Today, I'm home. We're in the coastal twin city of Sekondi Takoradi. We'll be recapping the story of little Christabel, who accidentally swallowed a watch battery and could no longer eat through her mouth. What about your nutrition? Are you eating right to maintain the optimal body weight? Or you should be thinking about losing some weight? Yes, we'll talk about aphrodisiacs. Is chocolate an aphrodisiac? We'll find out. Welcome to Vodafone Healthline, Spinoff edition.
To data ebony day *700#
BOY boy. Taxi. Ama is going home. Further together.
You can be part of a greater data world of endless possibilities on Vodafone. With the best value and amazing data offers and services in Ghana, you can now dream bigger, explore wider, go further, get more for less with Vodafone data.
We can do anything we put our mind to.
Vodafone. Further together.
Let's remind ourselves of the famous myth we busted. Is chocolate an aphrodisiac?
CEO, how many bars of chocolate must you consume? True, but medically, is it like what's an aphrodisiac? Let's explain that before people think that I'm killing it before you start.
Okay. So the aphrodisiacs are stuff that we take they say to enhance sexual pleasure or to enhance arousal. So it's just an enhancer.
Okay.
So technically that's the definition. There are a lot of natural things that have been thought to have aphrodisiac
I know a
effect.
few.
I'm sure I'll leave that for you to elaborate on. But chocolate has really been put out there as an aphrodisiac. I don't know if I'm going to be one of those who's going to push its aphrodisiac effects. As a cardiologist, I know what I'm going to be pushing for.
The anti-sugar effect.
And all those anti-cholesterol effects.
Because it has a lot of saturated fat.
What you're saying?
Anti-sugar
and anti-cholesterol. They chocolate for anti-cholesterol.
But I think that there's a lot of history. I mean, you had Casanova. So he's the one who was making a lot of noise about the aphrodisiac effect of this. A lot of people have benefited from it, they say. But it contains certain chemicals, truthfully, which help to release other chemicals in the body, which are good for the general well-being, keeps you calm, and more likely to respond to the need arise.
So yes, you are calm, you are happy.
Exactly.
It works well that way.
Just to appear scholastic,
As
I'm wearing my white coat. You see, Abba says it contains certain chemicals.
Yes.
We have phenylethylamine, quercetin. You see, these ones have been known to, here's one more. Serotonin. I think serotonin. I'm kind of feeling there, Professor. So you see, these ones have been known to, when they are, like she says, they help release, when they are degraded, they create chemicals,
hormones,
and then feel good. Some people talk about the texture, how the chocolate feels in your mouth.
Yes.
So, to say that if you eat chocolate, you perform well.
Instantaneously is where I have a challenge with. You know, over time.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Even with that one, I think that if the woman had eaten the chocolate, it would have been better. Because the man there, once he's
True
called,
or false?
once
It is
he's
true
called,
or false?
you know what I mean. Once he's called to the bar, he will jump it. But for the woman, you know,
Being called to the bar is the problem.
no. But you see, if you are being called to the bar and you are already at the bar, you have won the club.
But most people who take aphrodisiacs cannot get to the bar. That's why they take them, right?
No, some people no. So you see, aphrodisiacs. So Abba says, offended, desire, arousal. These ones is what the aphrodisiacs do strongly. But there's a third part that's some doesn't talk about potency. Now
That's a different
we're
story.
not going strongly to potency when we're talking about. We're talking more of
Just the
now
desire.
with the feeling, to do or not
like
to do.
what they call libido, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, as for man, there to do is always to do.
What is not to do?
If
Not to
cannot do, then that's what the
If
problem
cannot do, then
Then it will do.
It will do. Thank you very much. mpɛn pii sɛ wɔ clinic na sɛ ehyia ahɔn na wɔn yɛdu na sɛ nworo bɔ nkɔmɔ dɛ abadze na wodi ntina wɔn mu ayɛdu na ɛbɛte na wɔka dɛ mala mindidi o anɔpɛ mindidi ɛnda the whole day po mindidi. This is a concern for many of us. What is the optimum body weight? How to maintain the optimal body weight? Let's listen to Frema and Dr. Ayisi talk about nutrition needed to maintain the optimal body weight.
Everybody and what they think you should look like, how you should look like it, how you should go about looking that way. Is it even healthy for you? Osuna pese etin. Eyama wana ana de yarbe bro. Ana se so ekese mum. Adam, me sure oto na afọ ne nka se so ekese e bi na you okay o. Unjimindi we dey twen here. Dr. Ayisi wa ha. Obetren ya sie ama yehu se anyway na obehwe hu se ebia wo de esa wo de na ekosro ana ekofom ana esa hu obi te say doc, welcome.
Thank you, Frema. It's good to be back.
It's good to see you.
Yes.
Doc, please, when it comes to our body weight, people think these days is more pills than food. And when you mention nutrition, people get confused. So I want to start from the basics, kakra. Let's build the knowledge. Kakra na fe no yenko into sa obi fi say ne to form, but as all kese no ye nyoma bi ankofo ye just to look a certain way for this current trend that we are facing. So from the basics, what is nutrition? Anna, why is it important? And is it actually linked to what I'm talking about?
Thank you, Frema. So nutrition simply deals with the nutrients and the energy in the foods that we eat and how the body deals with these foods. Okay. And also the impact of these nutrients on health and also disease.
Okay.
That is simply nutrition.
But why is it important though?
Yes, it is very important because it's one of the key determinants of health. And we all want to be healthy. Yeah. Yeah. So nutrition provides the energy for us to lead an active life. It promotes growth both physically and mentally. Yes, nutrition does a lot for us in terms of our immunity also, our immune response. Nutrition plays a key role. Nutrition also plays a role in our body weight, achievement of a healthy body weight, which is the key topic for this discussion. But also, I would say that almost like 80% of all cases of diabetes, hypertension, can all be prevented through healthy diets. That tells you that nutrition is very important. Through healthy diets, but also adding physical activity and a healthy lifestyle. Okay. Also, 40% of all cases of cancers can also be prevented in this very similar way of using diets, healthy diets, and physical activity.
So looking at this, the kind of trends happening these days, social media, it's bombarding our brains with what is the perfect body especially in man, it's becoming really, really scary. Someone would say that, oh, I think I'm fine. I just need a bit more bum. Someone would say I need a bit more boobs. You know, someone would say, oh, it's just my tummy that's worrying me. They think that having an optimal weight or look, let's use that word for lack of better word, no, is dependent on just spots. Someone says just my arms, you know, those things.
Yeah.
Is that really it? Or there's actually an optimal, is that like ideal body weight that every individual must have? And I say, is it also families or communities?
Yeah, so that ideal body weight will be a range.
Okay.
Okay, so it will not be one specific weight for one person, but is that weight for a given height. There's an objective way of assessing whether your weight is right for your height. It starts right from a newborn baby who has been born. So right from birth up to about 2 years, we are using the weight for length percentiles. Into your growth chart so we can classify you as either normal weight, and according to the WHO growth charts, between 2% to 98%, even as normal weight.
Okay.
Then we can see you as underweight or overweight. Underweight, let's just say, maybe your weight for your height, no? Weight for your height. So we call such a child wasted.
Enough.
But
enough. And then you're underweight, no?
And no, you're wasted child.
Child, no?
But it's reflected in underweight. You can't underweight for children, babies up to 2 now. Either say or you're wasted, and now or you're stunted. Not just stunted, no, netintin for the age, no, and so. Or you're tietia for the age. And now say 2 ni na so be underweight. Abofra or you're underweight. Either say or you're stunted or you're wasted. Inti and now say both.
Wow.
Inti ebia you're trying to wait for the length na. Uswa chain sene ne tintin nke so ye kese kakaba entisa. And na sene ne age edu no so eno ne stunting no. Or ye tietia do. Nke se ne motwe. And na say sa mienu ni nyina wo nti ono ye tietia ono so a ni muduo no so ndu ba bia esese wo nti eno wo ho
impanyifo so to me experiences ade ya na koso kan kwala yi
nti free abofra 2 years ade ko 20 no eno ye the BMI for age etime hwe
okay
eno so ye be categorize as underweight, overweight, or normal weight using the growth charts na 2% to 98%. But in penyinfo no ye use BMI ni pe body mass index. I assess your weight in kilograms over your height squared in meters. Okay. Nti e ho no say your grades be 18.5 to 24.9. You beka say nipa na normal weight. If you score no calculation na you say we are less than 18.5, I say we are underweight. And 25 to 29.9, Rebecca say you're overweight. Obese person from 30 up. But 30 up, you will move graduations, 30 to 35, 35 to 40, and then above 40, you're morbidly obese. Now, you share BMI, so now you share waist circumference. So, we see, say, mobile sifati. Say, no, kodos be brave. Mbema say, bro, 40 inches. And our bar, so, bro, 35 inches. Increase your risk for disease. Already BMI na increase your risk.
But you see no. Yes, slow down neighbor measurement ni bio.
Okay.
Cause then the say calculation bi an share ni was anti. You need to make a tape measure. Oh, ni tape measure ko seamstress o. Ko tailor o. No so waist. Na check say obema de no do
40 inches. Say bro sa.
Anya centimeters, anya centimeters.
Bro 40 inches.
And
oba so 35 inches.
And so come more than that. And found age already.
So
as long as you're above 20 years.
Yes, adults. This is for adults. Yes.
Yeah, nananumu nyina ka ho. Almost so to me you
to a large extent
40 35 no sir.
To a large extent, but as we age also we lose muscles, a lot of things happen, so it might not be the right indicator.
Okay, so a different kakra.
Yes.
By enumra ye sisi sui.
Yes.
Okay. Doc, where they want to talk mama in terms of how you help people who are not in their normal or their normal body weight range, in a very brief summarized form? Because I know it's very comprehensive.
Yeah.
It's very comprehensive.
Of course, an assessment has to be done. If you are overweight, we advise physical activity. Stress levels have to be managed. More screen time, we have to reduce it. Then in terms of the diet, an adult, you put on a low-calorie diet, and behavior changes here.
Okay.
Because it starts with the mind. You need to have an expectation why you want to lose the weight and all that. So the role of the nutritionist is to put you in focus, help you to be solving problems, the challenges that come as you change behavior to achieve your goal.
Yeah. Doc, is there any take-home message for us?
Take-home message, I will focus on the fact that the woman of childbearing age, we should pay particular attention to these people because
childbearing age,
between 15 to 49 years, because through the pregnancy, so when the year. And even before pregnancy, when the year, about 4 obewono, and also ni weight and now we know the consequences in terms of immunity, in terms of low earnings, and therefore affecting national development. So let's pay particular attention to that, and let's all be active, physically active. Let's try and have some rest and manage stress very well. These days, we want to stay up working all night, it's affecting us. So watch that and also be mindful of our diet. Let it be healthy, variety in it, your fruits and vegetables, cutting back on the oils, in fact, the saturated fats in particular, and eating well.
Dr. Ayisi, I try a dear. After Bohu, say nutrition here. What nutrition I say? Ya tia say. And yet for fashion, and yet trend, and one can swap within tia, and they say, wait, no, what's our ranging? We're not sure. Send out the NSA tia. Tell a doctor, Mutu said, Dr. Ayisi, do more. Nutrition is for baby. See, dear. Thank you so much, Doc, for joining us. You've taught us so much today. We are grateful. We'll be right back.
To data ebony day *700#.
BOY boy. Taxi. Ama is going home further together.
Afedie, also bet me your Quenya Stronko, ye nije power Vodafone so. Ye the data bundles are any seso Ghana have bro. Ye more diaso, ye need a swony nabe. Enti bakaya home, ya data mweni je power bebre.
We can do anything we put our mind to.
Vodafone, further together.
Do you remember the story of the affable little girl, Christabel from Takrady, who needed a life-saving surgery from the Cardiothoracic Center in Kolebu, but could not afford? Let's remind ourselves of her story.
Mabani Christabel Ifwa Asifwa 18th January na enyibirum tsede mo rehwebo Nusuri dago or pardon, none of mammy or kitchen or eat, and I met the mammy see of your coins. A cotu bole. No, mammy more coins, intimacy and the mammy catching the on your coin nor a watch niche.
Nums them don't fanadum cotu. Nti amedam mpo epaadum kwedum wo kitchen na papa san to from the membrana Christabel so wa minisika nti obi som da not dan na me kire na you know na mu hu adokoro no nti o mekaka ya no ore ndo ye calculator ne mu ba so ne bia na o mene nti endu fana na en ko iska do hospital
nti ekone ekwa to doctor no doctor hwe no so yamfa ni mbrefi na oboko toilet na okọ toilet over about 20 yamfa number no tro extra demand there so up to Monday no nkra yamfa nko ni nkotwe extra
Sunday mu kra no na efi de emane nsumpo a ontumo nom kasa na ole kasa no po onba na me say oye serious na me so da mama otomo otama no so wentum anum Fana mbisa da papa no abadu no record no sia pite wi abri na sintim what na wanu me na mo wo no sha ase do refi
doctor ne kede say kwa nko toilet na ya fa number ne fa no hospital bi no san twan S3 nti ya no kwa no wokotwe no wo hwe no so bi adanda na nye because I know o take for at least Saturday Sunday nti Monday ne no kwa ekotwe nti ekotwe adu no so no Monday no ntu mo amprint light off and 21 and print adichi Tuesday and sana yensa ke ne no doctor no kwa doctor se fon ko efian kwanta hospital
nti ya rush no to efe kwanta ENT nti eko ENT no yede ne picture ne chere no na wase odo no ko theater nti ya wana akukri na no rush no to theater nti odi more than 2 hours nti wana doctor no kwe be na ka chem dey wa ya ontum Munyada no one ine wodi no wodi etia nti yanko interbetin
nti yakwa na wasan ko twa na history ko hye na was the damage no under throat no mu oso po ai kese pa
nti ona doctor no from okachem dey maba no bibia problem we nya no
the esophagus was communicating with the trachea, and so if she fed through the mouth, the food will go into the trachea and then into the lungs, and so that will make her cough, and then she could have chest infection. So to avoid that, we were feeding through the tube through the stomach, and then she was to have the surgery in Kolibu.
They were when the tube between him. Now, your days by your film, and see a baby, my doctor and Cadayan, the man I'm in. We feed him, the also man, you want to mean this banana oils and internet bambi, I'm a blend. Because of our friends, make me brancasa, ni feeding no easy. No, they be also minions, but no fear, because not to go to a banner outside and farmer. They be already minions, but no fear, man. Everyone I will be already feeding.
Say when I'm also me phone started up and now, son so appendix. No what you must what them to hospital. No mass make you patient. The child do baby na lockdown we if you ma nyama ye na doctor no friend no. Na che dey in the died wasa. Aboafo boy na ye use. Nti ntum ko bi odo na on boy. Nti wana my sister or a nurse, none catch him there. Now, so try there. Obey your helpful baby. Until one from or catch him the Vodafone phone in time also. Until or you go to Mamma, my gentleman, send me details from Madame Sandman. Now, my sister, or shall know ye baby out more.
Abandon no yam do papa. Say they be a Muslim, Makacha Yamede. I don't be I didn't even near Fundu Moon answer that, Medabeden. Because I don't know all home. It's all them no friend, or yam the papa. I'm there, me ask them, they would have gone full. Oh, Baba and boy, what's them? And in fact, I am the one.
Let's check on beautiful Christabel to see how she and her family have been doing after the surgery.
Yes. Hey, dog. Pocho haba.
Yabo. Na pom tire.
Pocho nyamena adu.
Christabel hin.
Pocho inside.
O pocho fene ba.
Christabel.
Christabel tire. Ba. Okay. Hey, Christabel, who are you do? Anything of Ma, you buy on your board. But she there, you operation. Say 2 years aba.
2 years aba.
What then?
Oh, sisi ari nyamena adu. Sisi ari no. Sisi utumi sisi kama. Tumi bibiara so.
Kenu odzifufu a.
Odzifufu papa.
Ah, nice one.
Kefufu ankasa.
Good.
Sisi adi, otumi bibiara. Oye to them first and ozizi ozi agworo oye bibia oko school so kama
na on the first na de bia na chede ode e wo fie na e ediban ti se wankasa wo time na nkasa wo tiden
oh sisi ade nyankopon na adom nyankopon nam Vodafone phone do ma obeye operation man we sisi am tumi ye dwuma first nam tumi ye dwuma na mtimi fie sisi ade mi ye dwuma mo ko ba kankaka.
Say 1 hour feeding wage.
Oh, wage.
What year operation you in Otsina Hospital? How many weeks and days?
2 weeks.
2 weeks a pair. Now, about 10 hours to the OGD.
Oh, why and we on 1 week pay pen or can money is ban. So 1 week now, no, it is.
What's that one, but not then?
Oh, start on now or feed with the about cough. It's now on Paro Beji, but. Was he no there on cough and was in fine?
Oh, yeah, man, by moon died there on swinging fine. No, my you do. You be a fine now. Na infant will try. Me inside her day. Baby, I want to be ample who there. Baby, the mark. A dynamias.
Simon, what to my catch a good from there. Madam, when I say, I hope on unsure. Then I may honor Mondo Momitum. Why am being the now so otum ozizi? And to send them to Naha, the Vodafone Farsi. The one age my funeral, I say, the BBS, Yakopon Shrown. No more need one of Kodayakes. And two farm boy for food so.
Christabel, no, call. Oh, ma'am. Okay. It's no. Christabel. Mami free. Says that Edidi.
This I do.
It's no J. Jina Eana Edi. Aye. Yo. Edanya miasi de yansu to me back on the ababoshe. Maybe hun. Yenyu aje. Ye by bibia nyi no ho a wodi tu bia fa no ho na bibia da. Nti edanya mi ansu yenyu aje de na ye. It's actually affecting real lives and making real lives better. Yeah, that's it. Children are indeed a blessing from God, but to be honest, they can be indeed troublesome and cumbersome. My advice, when you have children at home, make sure to make your home child-proof. If there's anything in the home that could harm the child, take it out of the reach of the child. And of course, be on the lookout if there's anything on the floor, either by accident, like was in this case, take it from there and leave nothing to chance. Till we meet again next week, stay safe and healthy.